The club pulsed with chaos. Loud music slammed against the walls like a war drum, mingling with the acrid sting of alcohol and the unmistakable whiff of recreational drugs. Inside, bodies moved to the rhythm, unaware of the shadow that had just entered their world. A man in a black hoodie stepped into the smoky chaos, followed closely by another, quieter figure, his eyes scanning the neon-lit crowd with disdain. "This is the place," the hooded one muttered, voice laced with certainty. His companion grimaced, visibly repulsed by the surroundings. "You're kidding. Here? There's no way the Grand Master would be in a place like this. I think that priest lied to us." "That's exactly why it makes sense," the first replied coolly. "No one would suspect that someone of such immense power, our prophesied Grand Master, would be hiding in the filth of the 21st century, on this miserable planet, among these clueless humans." The second narrowed his eyes. "But how do we find him?" "It could be anyone. Male, female, or other. What's the plan?" "Patience. Alpha forbade unnecessary bloodshed. We'll ask around first." He grabbed a nearby drunk boy by the collar. "Where is the master?" The boy squinted, clearly intoxicated. "Master? What? Who you talking about, man? You want booze? Or are you already high?" The hooded man's eyes flashed blood red. "I asked, where is the master?" "I don't know any master," the boy slurred, trying to focus. "But the owners, the big guys who run this place, people call them grandmasters 'cause they're big, like biggest thugs on earth." Before the boy could finish, he was shoved aside. The two strangers moved toward the bar where the boy had pointed. "Who owns this club?" the first asked the bartender. Jerry, the bartender, felt a chill up his spine. Something about these two was off. His instincts screamed danger. "My great master will be here soon," Jerry said smoothly, masking his unease. "But for now, drinks are on the house for tonight's guests. Cheers, gentlemen." He placed two glasses in front of them and tried to walk away. He didn't get far. The hooded man grabbed him by the collar and yanked him over the bar top. Red eyes bore into Jerry's widening ones. "Where is the great master? Are you insane?" Jerry hissed, struggling. "What's your damn problem? I said he's not here yet. Now back the hell off." The hooded man glanced at his partner. "He can't see my wolf eyes." The second man's lips curled into a grin. "Then we found him. The Grand Master." But before they could act further, a boot connected with the hooded man's jaw, knocking him backward. Jerry tumbled to the floor, gasping for breath. "And here comes the Great Master," Jerry said, brushing himself off. A boy stepped forward, youthful but carrying a presence that made the air still. "What's going on here?" he asked, eyes narrowing. "You tell me," Jerry replied dryly. "Which of their girlfriends did you sleep with?" "They're foaming at the mouth." Che, known in their underground world as the Great Master of Club United, glanced at the two strangers. "None of them," he shrugged. "But they're staring at us like we killed their dog." "They can't see your wolf eyes either," the hooded one whispered via mind link to his partner. "Oh goddess, how many of them are here?" the other whispered back. "Let's chant. Anyone from our world will be summoned home." "And the others?" the first asked. "They're mere humans. Let them perish." Just then, Jerry broke their silence. "Hey, what's with the mime act? You guys mute?" Che stepped forward, trying to be helpful. "Spanish, que vas a?" Jerry facepalmed. "They literally asked me in English 5 minutes ago." "And seriously?" Cave ass A. That doesn't even make sense. Before either could say more, the world spun. In the blink of an eye, the two strangers vanished, and so did the club. Flames devoured united, painting the night with horror. No. Che and Jerry sprinted toward the blaze, but before they could get close, they were yanked backward by invisible force into the darkness of the unknown. Meanwhile, miles away, Kim sat in the pack house's lounge when a strange pull tugged at his very soul. His wolf stirred violently. His eyes glowed an unholy red. Without warning, he leapt through the glass window, his body shifting midair into a massive black husky wolf. He landed silently and bolted toward the forest, ignoring the chaos he left behind. Che landed hard on the cold ground of a dark, eerie forest. The wincing forest. Ancient. Twisted. Cursed. Centuries ago, this place was home to witches whose black magic stained the soil. The forest was said to consume anyone who entered, leaving no trace. Only two had ever survived, and only because the forest had allowed it. And Che was human. Fucking bastards, he groaned, sitting up with a wince. Rotten vultures. Sleazy creeps. Burn my club down? I swear, I'll stomp you into roadkill when I find you. That was my club. His voice echoed through the trees, angry and loud. That's when he heard it, a low, guttural growl. He turned, heart leaping into his throat. Two enormous ruby-red eyes pierced through the darkness. Che froze. One step back, and his legs gave out. He fell hard on his backside. Oh fuck, there are animals in here, he whispered, trying to remember every horror story he'd ever heard. He tried to stand, but pain shot through his ankle. Twisted. Swollen. Great. Just great. Fucking Jerry, where are you when I actually need you? But his words trailed off as the creature stepped into view. A large, powerful black wolf. Majestic. Terrifying. It approached him cautiously. And then it licked his ankle. Che's breath hitched. This is it. I'm dinner. He closed his eyes, but instead of pain, warmth flooded his foot. He peeked and saw the wolf gently tending to his injury, as if healing him. The moonlight filtered through the trees then, revealing more of the wolf's glossy coat and glowing eyes. Che blinked. Are you, seriously, a wolf? Or a dog in cosplay? Why are you licking my foot like a golden retriever? The wolf ignored him and licked his face instead. Okay, easy tiger, Che said, laughing, reaching out to pat the creature's head. His fingers sank into thick, warm fur. There was no fear now, only an odd comfort. Don't tell me you're just cleaning your prey, he teased. But then the wolf paused. Locked eyes with him. And spoke, not with its mouth, but with something deeper. Its soul, perhaps. A voice resonated in Che's mind, deep and primal. Mate. Che's breath caught. What did you just say? But the wolf didn't repeat. Because in that single word, everything had already changed.